Hey, how's it going, PC team? In this video, I'm going to show you my favorite methods on how to score off-market deals. Now, after this video, I'm going to show you in depth each one of these, a personalized video on how I actually do it. I hate courses that just tell you what their favorite methods are, but don't really go in depth on how they do them and how to effectively do them. I'm going to show you today the top 5 methods that I've used to scoring off market deals that have saved me the most amount of time and gotten me the best results. Let's get right into it. In this group lesson, I'm going to go over the top 5 methods that I've used that I've gotten offers or deals from. Doesn't mean I've always closed on deals. And there's tons of ways to do off-market deals. I'll let you guys know. But these are the methods that I found that are most time efficient and get you the best results. We're all about getting the best results here, making the most amount of money in the littlest amount of time. So, there's not going to be a method on getting 100,000 lead lists, yellow book page, just start calling everybody. That's not worth your time. It's not the most efficient. Again, efficiency is everything when it comes to investing, period. This is going to be a quick overview of the top 5 methods that, like I said, I utilized. And then after this, I'm not going to have group lessons on this, but I have lesson shot on even more in depth into these certain topics. One thing I hate is courses or gurus that tell you one thing but don't go in depth on how to actually do it. And I've actually gone out and done this. This was earlier this year. I filmed all these videos. Doing this live so you can see actually how I do it step by step and how I actually score these deals. I have phone calls recorded. I have me going into Staples recorded. I have everything you can imagine recorded, and I'm going to show you guys in depth. But that's going to be a little bit later when the entire course is done. These are just the top 5 methods I do utilize. So let's get into it. Boom. So what is our goal? Trying to find homes that are below the mean in our area with built-in equity. In other words, trying to find a home that is cheaper than the average home in your area, but you can get it for less than the rest. Less than the rest. That is the goal, right? Because the entire goal of scoring an off-market deal is not so you have to talk to less realtors. It's not so you have to, I don't know. There's not have to go on Zillow. There's tons of. The real reason for going off market is so you can add instant net worth to your name by signing a piece of paper, saying that you own this property. What I mean by that is having equity built in. And how do you have equity built in? Well, it's because you purchase something for less than what it's actually worth. That's how you have. That's what equity is. You own something. There's more value in that something than what you owe. Okay, so moving on. There like a certain example is the average home in your area is say 100,000. Okay, and you get it for 75,000. Well, you just and that home is worth 100,000. You just added $25,000 in net worth. You literally just got a PDT funded account in net worth to your name. And I've done this repeatedly. This is not something that I've never done. I've actually done this, and I'm doing it today, actually. Kind of ironic. So there are 5 methods that I like. Like I said, I'm not cold calling 100 people. You are going to have to call people. It's just a fact of the matter. You have to get over the fact that you're going to have to call people. However, you don't have to call thousands of people. Your phone's not going to be constantly ringing, but you're going to have to make offers, okay? You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. So what's the first one? Oh, okay. Before we get into it, this is rated my least favorite to favorite. So 1 and 2 are least favorite, and then all the way up to 5 are my favorite, okay? Just so you guys know. So least favorite of my 5 methods that I don't do often is driving for dollars. You can see I did this on this house with PC member John when he came to visit me. So what are some of the positives? What are some of the negatives of driving for dollars? Okay, driving for dollars takes a lot of time. It does. It does take a decent amount of time driving from street to street to street, taking picture and writing the address down and then looking up. I use PropStream. There's other softwares, S it's Spokeo. It's only $20 a month. You can skip trace. You can find the owner of the home and their phone number. I don't like it. It's not as good as PropStream, but PropStream's a lot more. I do own both software. Not own the softwares, but I have memberships to both softwares. If you guys find a home, I could probably, if I have time, maybe look it up and try to skip trace it for you. But I would highly recommend, if you plan on driving for dollars, getting a PropStream or Spokeo so you can skip trace and find the owner and get their phone number. Now, what do you look for when it comes to driving for dollars? Okay. The biggest thing I look for, the easiest thing I look for, first of all, you're not looking for monstrous distressed homes like roof caving in, windows cracked. You're not looking for that. Okay, our goal is to find homes that are move-in ready today, that you could go in and you can live in there comfortably and not have to live in a pigsty or wallpapers falling off the walls. Now, there's been times where I've had to repaint walls. I've had to, maybe redo some kitchen or bathroom and add more equity into it. I am fine with doing that, and I recommend doing that because a kitchen, you actually can get up to, and there's a whole other video on this, 88% return on your investment when it comes to what you put into the kitchen compared to what the home's value is. Especially now, because lumber rates are if you look at certain lumber ETFs, lumber prices are as low as June 2020, down 79% from the peak in May, just so you guys know. So if you guys are looking to do lumber and you're scared because lumber prices are high, they're actually not that high right now, just so you know. What do I look for? The easiest thing is go during a hot summer day, like 80 plus, 75 plus, and look for homes that don't have an AC in the window and a car not in the driveway. If there's no AC in the window on a hot summer day, odds are there's not someone living in it. Okay, overgrown lawns is an easy one. People who don't live in their homes, they will pay a guy to mow it maybe twice a month or once a month. So overgrown lawns, super easy one to see. But the easiest way to see for me is no AC in the window, no car in the parking lot, and if the lawn's slightly overgrown, I'm writing it down and I'm calling them. This is one that I found. It was a perfect little home. The windows are it's ugly, but it's a great area. Called the owner, made an offer. I couldn't get him down to what I wanted, so I walked away from the deal. But I found 10 that day. However, it took me several hours of having someone, John, drive me around. John's dope for doing that. In the dope Mercedes, listening to some unreleased music. The kid's hilarious. Anyway, next one, signs. I have done, signs on whatever it is. This actually might be my least favorite. The only reason I would put it above driving for dollars is because I've actually gotten a home with a sign. You don't worry about what people think of you. Yes, the sign is hideous. I probably should have had my wife do it. However, and I got made fun of a lot, but I stuck that out front of two properties that I own, and I got a lot of phone calls. Why? Because this one property I own is right next to it's in between two elementary schools, and every mom and dad driving to pick up their kids and drop off their kids saw this hideous sign. I kept it super simple. Home for cash, no realtor. And I put my phone number. And keep it simple, straight to the point. I have a video on this. This is only if I'm going super aggressive. I'm at a point now where there's more deals that come to me than I find. You're going to find that, and you're going to get to a point in your career, in your real estate investing career, where it doesn't make, I'm not on this super aggressive front right now. I'm not trying to close hundreds of deals. I'm trying to actually slow down the amount of real estate I'm buying as far as just individual homes. I'm trying to go bigger, to more resort oriented. So I'm just waiting to get my hands on my first multi unit, because I own a few multi units, or some hospitality, something. But signs do work. It doesn't take you much time because you build one sign, put it in a high traffic area, and you get tons of phone calls. You're gonna get some wacky phone calls. It is what it is, but I've gotten deals from this. So even if that sign got me one deal and made me $20K in equity, and using the best method I know to real estate, which I cannot wait to teach you guys because it's way less stress and you make way more money, that sign was worth it, right? Putting your pride aside and sticking an ugly sign in your front yard, it was worth it. But I don't like it. It's only if I'm on the super aggressive and I want to deal bad. I took it out of the. I mean, obviously there's like 6 foot of snow outside, so obviously I don't have it. Third one, posting on socials. You guys again are gonna have to get out of your comfort zone. You're gonna find this is a very common thing for real estate, getting out of your comfort zone. You guys I'll even give you guys a few seconds to screenshot this slide, and you can literally take this picture if you want. Now I'm very generous with my finder's fees. I give a $2,500 reward if I close. Excuse me, if I close on the deal. Because if I close on the deal, it means I made at least 20% equity, and generally all homes I'm buying are above 100K, and I'm making 20 to 30K by 15K minimum by buying this. So if I give someone $2,500, that's the least of my worries. If they give me the deal, you will come to find out people are going to flood you with deals. If you have and listen, I didn't when I was doing this before I had a following, okay, and really even a massive following. It doesn't matter because I want it local. If you are getting into real estate investing, do not be an idiot. Do not go outside of your town. Don't go, especially outside of your state. You are stupid if your first deal is outside of your state if you don't have outside help. I'm sorry. If you just need to learn your market first. I think it's way more important to invest in your market. I invest in a town in northern New York that is a depressed town that is depreciating year over year, and I still get it done. So can you. So posting this on your socials, on your Snapchat, on your Instagram, on your Facebook, whatever it is, saying I'm looking for off-market deals. You give me one, I close on it, I give you $2,500. Point blank. Period. I post this like every other week on my stories, and I got. This is actually probably the second, as far as amount of deals I've gotten. I've gotten so many deals from this. Hey, my aunt's thinking this. Hey, my grandma's thinking this. Hey, this lady at my church is there's so many people that know someone who's thinking about selling their home but doesn't want to sell their home right now. And now is such a perfect time to score an off market deal, and I'll tell you guys why in the next lesson. But do this. It's okay. Be outside your comfort zone. If you are nervous to post this in your story, then you really care too much about what other people think of you and what people think about your success. You know, because they can laugh at, even 99% of people laugh at you on your story, and then 1% brings you a deal and you make 20K. Do those laughs really matter? Not really. So I've done this a lot. I didn't have a big following. I wasn't the most popular person in the whole wide world. But I posted this on my socials, and so many people know others. Your network really is your net worth. And by getting this out there, you would be surprised. Just so people know, hey, I'm looking for deals. I posted this probably 3 or 4 times in my story, and I'm still getting people sending me deals. And I haven't posted this on my story for probably 6 months. But because people know, hey, that Jason kid is looking for off market deals, he was paying people $2,500 at one point. I wonder if he's still looking for deals. I have one. Post this on your story. You want to get people to know that you are looking all the time. Pound it. Just keep pounding it on your story, on your story, on your story, on your Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Because what that's going to do is more people are going to bring you deals than I have to. I'm serious. I have more people that bring me deals now than I don't. I actually don't actively look for deals anymore. Very rarely. Maybe once a month. But now more deals come to me because people know, hey, that Jason kid's looking for deals and he will pay me money if I bring him this deal. It's crazy how good this one works. If you don't need $2,500 finder's fee, I'm just very generous with it because I want people to really be incentivized. The more money you pay, and the more incentivized they're going to be to give you a deal. $2,500 to a lot of people is like their monthly wage. So if they could just bring you a deal and you close on it, then they're going to do it. Okay, number 4, for sale by owner sign. Doesn't look like a lot, but this one works. If you see for sale by owner outside of their property, this one is huge. If you tell people to look for one, I just told my friends, on your way to town, try to look for signs like this. And they found like 3 or 4 signs on their way to town. And this one is one of the easiest ways because you know for a fact they don't want to go on market. It's an off market deal. Generally speaking, if it's for sale by owner, they are negotiable. So I've looked at a lot of places like this. I can't say I've closed tons of them, because a lot of times if they're going off market, it's because they don't want to they want to skip realtor fees, which I totally get. Um, and I can find sometimes it could be hard to get it for what you want. However, this one it's super simple. It's super easy. If you see this home for sale by owner, give them a call. Always give them a call. Just ask. What they're looking to get out of it. Before you go there, ask what they're looking to get out of it so you don't waste your time. If they want 150K and the home is worth 150K or is worth 130K, don't waste your time and go there and look at it. Just don't. But if it's a good deal, if you did some comps, if you got some pictures, say, oh, can I come take a look at it? Bring someone that's knowledgeable with you. I highly recommend a maintenance guy or some construction worker so he can see, if there's, he could check everything in the home quickly for you, then make an offer. So this one's great. This one's hard because you can't usually I find these when I'm driving for dollars, so it's kind of a two for one there. But this is more like my wife and I are driving to church. My wife and I are driving to the store, and we see one of these, and she knows by now. Oh, hey, it's for sale by owner. Give them a call. So this one's super good. It's hard to scale it because these just pop up randomly. But by driving, keep your eye open. You see these, give them a call. I've actually closed a lot of deals like this, and I've looked at a lot of good properties like this. Now, my favorite one and final one, bada bing, bada bing, Facebook Marketplace. You will not believe the amount of deals on Facebook Marketplace. And you know what? In this lesson, I'm actually going to show you and find a deal, and I'm going to close on the deal. Want to know why? Because I already negotiated with the person. So, Facebook Marketplace, you just go to Facebook. You don't need to have a massive Facebook. Just look up for sale by owner, homes for sale by owner near me, for sale by owner, and tons of homes are going to come up for sale by owner. And you're going to sift through them and sift through them. You can refine your search to make it bigger and better. But you know what? This home looks pretty good. Okay, it's 99,000. I know the street. It's got a big lot. Oh, it's got a separate entry to the top floor, so I can turn this into a duplex. Okay, inside looks nice, looks fairly new, no real damages. Cool. Oh, for sale by owner, negotiable. Would you know that? That is crazy. And want to know the craziest part? I have this under contract for 80,000. Okay, I got this for 80,000. He's negotiable. He wants a 99. I still think 99 is a good deal, but I got it for 80K. Lots of people looking at it. I talked to the guy. He wants it out. There's already someone in there that I could probably to sell this to, or sandwich lease or lease option it to, and make some serious dough. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. This is the best method, in my opinion, on how to score off-market deals. People underestimate Facebook, man. Go on it. Look up for. It's got to be for sale by owner. Make sure it's not, listed by a realtor. Some realtors can get crafty and try to list them there. Don't do that. Okay. This is a great way to find off-market deals, negotiable people. Make sure. The only thing that does kind of concern me is. So when I first called this guy, these pictures weren't up to date, right? If you look at it, the pictures don't have snow, and it's been snow out for a while, so they were taken in the summertime. But I also have to understand this guy. I called him. He lives in New York City, so he probably didn't have an updated picture by the time he realized he wanted to sell it because he's running it out right now. So just be wary on stuff like that, because if it's been listed for months, put it this way, a good deal is not on market for a long time. Okay, this listed over a week ago. I already got it under contract, and we're moving forward. He should be taking this down today. If the deal is up longer for multiple months, and you get it for what he's asking for, odds are you didn't get a good deal. There's other real estate investors looking, and they're gonna snipe it from you. Just point blank, like this one. This one was listed over a week ago, but also grass. If they're local and they've listed this multiple times, they could just want too much money for it. This is not a bad house. Outdated as heck, but not terrible. Interesting. I'll look at them later. So that's my favorite one. That's how I was able to scale quickly. How I was able to get multiple homes is Facebook Marketplace. My best deals I found has been doing this. I've gotten really good deals from word of mouth people that are from my church, that are from the local area, that ask me, "Hey, man, like I heard you're looking to buy a house. My aunt or my mom or I have a house I'm looking to sell." I've gotten the best deals like this. I think it's just by chance, but I've gotten the most volume from this one, way more volume because it just is so scalable. There's tons of off-market deals listed right there in front of you. Zillow has some, but I find Facebook Marketplace is the best, easiest to communicate with the seller on, and that is, my friends, my top 5 methods on the quickest, most efficient, and most profitable methods on scoring off market deals. And I'm going to go in depth on each and every single one of these in a separate video that I have posted in the course. Don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it all, step by step. But that is it. Do you guys have any questions on how I score off market deals? I'll give you guys about 5 minutes. There's mortgage brokers out there that'll work with day traders that I've found. Guaranteed rate, and there's another group out there that's kind of more specialized in that field. That they're just gonna sell your loan to someone else anyway. So they, as long as you kind of qualify, it doesn't matter. But as a real estate, or how I built my portfolio as a day trader was I did all off market deals, and just know, like I said last time, if you guys showed up to the last group lesson, off-market deals are where you can do creative and owner financing. That's like the best way to do it. So I did a ton of owner financing, a ton of creative financing. I didn't use the bank, and then I was able to build a nice cash flow up that way. I was able to use like 3 or 4 properties of creative financing before I got my first loan. That's one way. Do you need credit or proof of eligibility for owner financing? It depends on if the seller wants to see your credit, they can go for it, but you don't need, like, it's not a required credit pull to do owner financing. If you're doing off market deal, like I said, my best deal ever was, it was a no money down lease option. It was on a duplex. And I knew the previous owners, they didn't pull my credit. They didn't do a proof of eligibility. They knew me. It's different. They might want to do a credit pull. I mean, it'd be probably smart for them to do a credit pull. But it's all about what the seller wants, really. The seller might not want it. So, yeah, you can do that. Like, you can do a car loan, then you can do a little bit bigger loan. But that takes a lot of time. Think about how long it's going to take to well, I stack credit through having multiple credit cards. Another way that you can do it is have business credit, if you do have a business. Other ways are do the owner financing. Other ways I've done it is partner with people, have someone come in with the money and the credit, and you find the deal and you source the deal and you have equity within the deal. Make sure it's a good investment for them, and they get a payout. But that's another way to do it. And then you could show, hey, I have 3 homes with solid equity in each of them that are cash flowing. Can I get a loan? How much equity do I look for in a home? I need to get it at least minimum 15% equity within the home. It doesn't matter on, like, I don't need at least 20K. Generally, I look for minimum to 15 and 20K. It's hard in certain areas where home prices, like you see on my screen, are lower than most. There's a lot of homes that are sub 100,000 in my area. But I look for minimum 15%. So if I'm investing in Buckeye, Arizona, where the average home is 300, 400,000, then I need to get it for at least 60, to 40,000 underneath what it's listed for to meet that 15%, requirement. Anything less than 15% is not worth it, but my average has probably been like 20 to 22%, to be honest with you. Yeah, yep, it is. It's close to that. Last one I did was it was worth 165, and I got it for 130. So that was a pretty good deal. That's about almost 20% right there. So it's not about the dollar amount; it's about the percent, really. And bigger numbers you work with, that's how you get rich. The bigger numbers you work with, the better. You know, if I look for 15% off in a $100,000 home, I'm gonna look for 15% off in $1 million home. And I'm just gonna keep doing it, and keep doing it, and keep doing it until that 15% off. You know, I'm signing. You know, a piece of paper that adds a million, 5 million, 10 million of net worth in one day. Um, it's not impossible, but all right, guys. There are tons of creative financing out there. I'm currently working with a company that does private loans, hard money loans. Um, any sub two deals like a sandwich lease? What do you mean by like sub two deals? Do you mind um, maybe going in depth on a sub two? Like I think you probably mean like you lease it from someone and then you lease it back to someone else. Take over their mortgage? Yeah, I've done that. I've assumed someone's mortgage before. Um, not I wouldn't not recommend it or like recommend it or whatever. I don't I'm kind of indifferent on it. I like paying the owner because I know usually if I just assume their mortgage or take over their mortgage, a lot of times I just I mean I'm straight up I'm getting them out of a bad spot. Um, so you just mean lease optioning practically. Um, like you just pay them. Yeah, I've done that a lot. That's kind of what I do with a twist. So yeah, yep. I've done that before. Um, you can't refi unless you actually own like so if they keep the title. So I've had some people who if I do owner financing, um, they keep the title, which I think sometimes is a good deal until I balloon them. Um, and so you can't refi after that. But I've definitely refied some homes. So the refi is great, but it can be sticky with creative financing. But I'm not honestly like I don't own homes long enough to to really have a chance to refi because I just juice all my equity out of it, and it's cash flowing for me. I'm excited to teach you guys this method. It is the best for residential homes. It is the best method. It's most profitable, least headache. It's amazing. So. Anywho, is that all you guys have for me on how to score off market deals? Maybe what one was your favorite that you learned out of these five? What one are you gonna go try this week or next week? Um, or what one have you maybe done before? Like I said, I have no yellow books. I'm not asking for lead lists and calling hundreds of people. I'm not doing that. I'm letting the deals come to me. I'm not. Maybe in number five, I'm doing it, but all the other deals, and number one, all the other deals, I'm letting them come to me. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace is gold. I've made so much money, and I'm not even just bragging. I actually have made a lot of money off Facebook. Like, type that in the losers, dog. 107, type it in the losers. Um, for sale by owner signs, it's super easy way to do it. But yeah, I've made a lot of money on Facebook. It is actually crazy. If I literally had, um, if I literally had no job and no occupation and just no certification or anything going, you literally can make a full time plus living flipping things on Facebook, guaranteed. I flipped cars on there. Cars, it's hard to scale in certain states because you might need a dealer's license. Like in New York, I can only do three, but then I partnered with someone. I did three. My buddy did three. Yeah, you can. You don't want to title jump and get arrested, but there's ways to do it. I have videos of doing it. Actually recorded for me doing it this summer. Um, doing a small account challenge, kind of flipping things on the way. I have it all recorded. I have so much stuff recorded and not posted and edited. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I haven't even really posted much from ProfitCon. But anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I am going to head out. The gym was not open this morning, so I'm gonna head out to the gym. Great day in the small account. Small account up 6%. We killed it. Let's go. If you guys have any questions about what you guys learned today, feel free to direct message me. We're gonna keep doing these every single week. If you guys got something out of this, just leave a comment in the chat. If you guys got if these are of value, let me know. I'll stick to more stock stuff. But if you like the real estate and you think you're getting some valuable information, let me know. Our team sounds like you guys got something out of it. That's cool. I will not be offended if you guys are like, these lessons do not help me at all. Okay, cool. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. But it looks like you guys are getting something out of it. I'll keep doing it. That being said, have an excellent day, y'all. I'll catch you first thing tomorrow morning. So we do make money in stocks and talk about real estate. I love it. I love it.